Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's up, people? Walk on, pound, what's up on? Hey, morning, morning. How is everybody doing? How are my wonderful graduates? I'm going to turn on subscriber mode only because we don't want no strangers in a class, you know. Well on there. Well on there. No strangers today. There we go. Save that. All right, so subscriber mode on. Why, people, listen. We just there, sir, getting all ready, all excited to see Urain's graduation ceremony. I'm so looking forward to it. Urain, you know, so we are come over there for come shell down the place with the super chat. You know that, right? Because you deserve it. So before I start on the topic, I just want to lift this young man up. He is such a wonderful example of what Planker Shop can do. He's a wonderful example. I am so pleased to have been one of your donors, and I have always believed that you are a success story in the making. You are already successful, but you know you have a way to go where you're going to impress us even more. You understand? Do not give up. Continue to persevere with your ambition, your hard work, your drive, and your dedication. Me say the way we love you in a planker shop. That's why I call you the golden child. Just know that's why I call you the golden child, because there is much in you. Much in you, Urain. You are a wonderful, shining example. One of the best outcomes of charity and social justice. So you see where Urain is concerned? Because you know, say, as much as you know, say, if Urain do anything, me I go reprimand him, but Urain will never disrespect. Urain is such a respectful, humble young man. Even when them drag Urain never once come out and disrespect. He has always been a wonderful example of what ambition is, what respect is, what gratitude look like. And that's why that young man is going to be forever blessed. Remember me tell you that. You understand? Remember me tell you that. He will always be. You see it, Anbu. Proud of him like our picnic. Proud of him subtle. And how they drag that young man. How them lie on that young man. Remember, I said we do one whole show at the spell then lies. And from that, they hate me. It is too bad. That young man is what we hold up as an example, a real role model for recipients. That is Urain. That is Urain. That boy was always cut out for greatness. You see him never give up. You see him never quit. And you see how him do not turn around and bite the hands that feed. That is why he's blessed. That is why he's loved. That's why he's adored. And anything that boy touch will turn to gold. Remember me tell you that. Tomorrow. Okay. It may gear up for the way. Me excited. Me think of today. Me cannot wait. Me cannot wait. So proud of him. I always said my donation never go in vain. You see it, Yvette? Man, I would do it over and over and over again. I may have a gift for him, man. Wait till the live. Because I would have organized something, but guys, you know that I'm heavy on the marking. So me busy at work. Me never get the chance to. Me can't take on anything else right now. But you see everything that has happened out here. Look here. I was on Leggy's live until the wee hours, coming to mark till some mad time. And it looked like, say, me must did zone out for part of the live. Can't be never hear this part. Me did that on right till the end. I mean, never hear this part. So that means me must just zone out and a focus and never hear it. But this part, what Leggy do on the live? Leggy, forgive me, but me have to pull it up. Me I go play it, you know. Me I go play it. Well, on the people. Because I don't know how this did miss me. Hey, I do not know how this did miss me. Hey, girls are nice. Walk on. Leggy, big up yourself, Leggy. Honestly, me did plug out for that party. I don't know how that party miss me, you know. Big up yourself, Mixie Diva Entertainment. Because this is why I love Mixie Diva page, you know, many things that I miss. Sometimes if Mixie Diva don't post it, I don't know what go on. And oh my gosh, she exemplifies maturity. Talk na man. He really and truly does. That's why I say, listen. And you see, when you have a good spirit and you have good intentions, there is no conflict around who you are, no distrust around who you are as a person. Planka Shop has never doubted Urian. Never ever doubted Urian at all. We wish him perpetual excellence because we know that it is coming for him. You understand? And I really and truly hope that he makes the best of every single opportunity that him get. Big up yourself, Zenergy, Pottinger Naturals, Don. Big up yourself, my admin. Love you to the max. Norma, my sister from ever since. Ever have my back. You understand? You're sorting out your granddaughter for uni. Okay. Big up yourself. It is what it is. Pie Garden. Big up yourself, right? But me go play this because I missed it. Guys, I missed it. So I have to play it. Me have to pull it up. Hold on there.
Then for Kosar.
Hold on. So when you come, me have to go pull it up from the beginning because it look like it start play. It start play early.
No, why didn't for Kosar? Because she keeps coming out. And so when you come rush out for people and I can talk about people, right? And I can come class people whenever trouble you, and you get the information wrong, be careful. Because you don't even know, say, you have set up yourself a failure out here. But out here 6 years on YouTube. And I've been in every argument you can think of, I'm still here.
Yes.
I still get paid.
Yes.
I still get some support.
That's it.
People still like me. I'm good.
That's it.
I can't lose. You just come out here. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. You hear? I mean, I give you the class that I would normally give to people because Natalie saved you.
Damn right.
And I don't want to do it, but for the fact that you disrespected me first, when I only came out here and I said you should have never come out and put it out there like that, but you took it as a disrespect because you're slow. I know you're going to make this lady can dry you out for nothing, none at all, when it make no sense. It don't make no sense.
None at all.
And I don't believe no one is troubling this lady. But if she says the plankers them are cuss her, well, it's a mutual feeling. Then for cuss her. You know why then for cuss her? Because she keeps coming out and saying she don't like Jamaican people. 90% of the plankers live is full of Jamaican people. And if you're not full of Jamaican people, it's full of Caribbean people.
That's right.
Not to mention, Natalie come from Jamaica. Hello? And then you're still donating to a Jamaican charity that it resides in Jamaica. Make it make sense. You're calling upon a person's life that resides in Jamaica that has a Jamaican charity. Make it make sense. So if you do not like Jamaican people, why are you sourcing out Jamaican people to give your money to? You gave your money to Jenna. You gave your money to Anna. You gave your money to 99. You're giving your money to Shamar. You give your money to Natalie. You give your money to Paula. Everybody is Jamaican.
That's right.
Make it make sense. Some of them still reside in Jamaica.
Yes.
Make it make sense. You Jamaican. I don't like you Jamaican. But yet you're depend on a Jamaican life. That's full of Jamaicans. Hmm? Make it make sense. Please. You and Shamar miss me with this bullshit. If nobody don't care who you want to get, because you're throw shit about, oh, you're going to stop donate to people, charity we're in a Jamaica. Anybody will get fair money, destruction come, you know, see?
Hey!
Bangran always start, and then she have a way of crying to people. Yeah? She have a way of crying to people and playing the victim like everybody's after her when she comes out here first and brings down her own Jamaican people. You understand me? So me not get it. So if the people in my class are today, or yesterday, or Friday, they're supposed to. And nobody not come out here come cuss him, you know, the whole of we was saying the same thing. Why he couldn't deal with it behind closed doors? That's all we came out and said.
That is all we came out here and said. That is all we came out here and said. I remember listening to other vloggers' comments about it too. And it was all the same. We all said the same thing. That it's not okay to come out and call somebody a thief without any evidence, without doing due diligence and checks. And that the more respectful thing to do was to even add the word allegedly, not even that. And then it turned out to be a lie. And I never even come out until after it was clarified by the boss herself. Come, me never did I go say nothing. But when she clarified it, I said, come now, change that, take it down, it no look good. You understand?
Why did he bring it to the forefront like that without getting the solid proof? And when we hear when we hear the live where HTK said, she never said that she outrightly would diss you. Because the live what she do was not a live, was not a cussing live. She was just correcting you.
It was not.
She never liked what you said and she never liked what you did. She had her opinion. She put out the opinion respectfully. And she never said that I was on the live that she did. She never said she got tell you about your parts because you was rude. She said if you did come on her page or type on her page, then she would tell you about your parts. And she never cuss you. But it coming like say you're slow for true. They 99.
And this is the thing, you know. You see, when people get wound up, because me still, you notice I'm still not rub him. Graduates, you don't know when me I rub somebody. Uno sister, me still not rub him. And the only reason why, because trust and believe. The rubbing dead for you, you know. But you see the person face what me see? I two people face me see. Natalie face. Up to this morning, I go up on my page and I go through my post them and I delete every share me share of that boy there. And when me I search through, me see the mother face. And I say, God no. If it wasn't for this lady, if it wasn't for 99, what me would I do with you? And I say, no, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I can't do it for her sake, because this lady is so committed to supporting Planka Boss. Is our friend. And you are a friend, Pitney. So trust and believe that this is mercy. But you see, when you're sorry for Mawga dog turn around and bite you. Is a real something. And the lesson doesn't just go for me, it goes for all of us. It goes for 99 too, especially, me soon come to that.
And I this you really, then I this you grow, help grow. No man. then this is the part of the team. Cause him say my part of the team, you know. I only know that the mom was a part of the team, you know, and the mom no stay so. The mom no stay so. Me no hear nothing from the mother. All know me no hear no bangarang. All when him try to put bangarang upon the woman name, me no hear the woman speak none at all. And me hear you when you say you're part of the team. Team members. I hear him no chat. But me wish me did have Zelle and Cash App. Sir, if I want a Zelle tomorrow or a Cash App tomorrow, me can get that. If I really do.
But how is that his business though? This is the thing. How is that his business? Me not understand the mindset of some of these people out here. How a person make them money on them platform is nobody's business. Why are you watching out how people run them platform? Why? Me not get that.
You want to do this internet thing. My Cash App, my Zelle, my PayPal will full every day. A team surveying page is saying he's a part of the team and that his team members and he there's no problem if he wants to video Marcus because Marcus coming like a team member, and that also people did tell him that he can video people and all of these things. And not one blogger out there, well, me no know. None of the people them that's on Donna's side, they haven't disrespected him.
No.
Me disrespecting can come up for me in the first video, in the second video. Because somebody telling me I cuss him. And I wasn't cussing him. And I have all of my live videos. So me come out for him and say he needs to go and find him baby mother. And you see he's still throwing word on me. Well, he needs to go and find his baby mother. That dumped the baby on him that he's now growing. Secondly, he just came off the gelding truck. So he just broke him dogs. And the baby mother run left him with the baby.
Hey.
So him for come out and tell the world where the baby mother there. Because you cannot be styling people and the mother to your child is nowhere to be found. And that's all me I go say.
Hey.
I'm not going to in it with you. And yes, I'm going to be in the dark for the rest of my life. And here. What is a gelding truck? Him just get a baby. But he left the gelding truck. And the mother of his child left the baby with him.
Then, me see the picture. My admin them not easy, you know. You know easy, you know. Me see the picture. Then this young man feel like say him can come talk about me no look too right. Me no look too right. Brother, you see, when you put yourself out here like this is how the internet is going to handle you. They are going to go and look upon what you have going on. And they're going to compare notes. And me sure no say. Because me is a big woman, you know. Me nearly 50. You see in my 20s? You think you could have talked to me? You can't call nobody say them no look too righted, you know. Because that they me no want to insult your people them, but listen. Go and pick the beam out of your eye because you look like you target the vulnerable right there. So you target the vulnerable, brother. You targeted the vulnerable. You hear? Okay.
So at that thing for talk about and leave the people them out, yeah. At that thing for talk about. Cause all of the people them when we see you talk about never this year. I start comparing on these people unnecessary. Cause it not make sense. And that you fi do. Eh? Any kid no, he ma bust up liberty pan me, so me have the right for bust up liberty pan him back.
Yeah.
But me not go hard.
No.
Me just like a game cool and deadly. Yeah. Me
Same
just go
so.
game cool and deadly. Let me go through them comments here. Me tell you so I don't have to cuss him and go back and forth with him and do 40 days and 40 nights. Cause him a do a good job by himself. Good job. So when you come out, come rush out for people and
Wow.
come talk about people, right? And I can come class people whenever trouble you
That's it.
and you get the information wrong,
All
be
right.
careful. Say she don't like Jamaican people. Not
Ah, boy. It's such a shame that there are people that you go out of your way to help and they bring shame and disgrace to your name. And this is why, you see, from now on, take it from me, you see, from now on, most times, when Auntie Dana say, follow the person, they give them some strength, we run out and we go do it. Me, I tell you, I can't speak for Uno, but me, I tell you straight, so me not do it again. That one is the last that I will ever do that for. None of them me I go look pan. Me not look pan Uno. Nah share Uno page. Nah big Uno up. Nah look pan Uno because Uno turn around and Uno be very disrespectful. Nobody told this boy anybody would cuss him, call him any name. We just tell him say him was disrespectful and out of order. And it looks like ingratitude to come up in the woman's space and make those nasty comments on her life. And it is not wrong what we tell you. But the people them where you have around you, where I hype you, the little piece of food you start name on YouTube, get to your head. And you feel like you can come out here and disrespect the people them that are there to level the peace and that we're there for and to split justice. You feel you can turn around and be disrespectful. Me never once tell you say, me I tell you about your parts and cuss you, Me tell you say, if you come to my life and do like what you do over 99, me I go tell you about your parts. But you see, you say you go school. No KC you go. Eh? You know one KC boy. At that KC push out that you can't understand simple terminology and English. It went straight over your head. But somebody go in your ears and wind you up and make you run out here like a send out boy and decide that you can get up in yourself and be disrespectful. You disrespect your supporters who are majority Plankatarians. You disrespect the lady on our platform in our face. You come out here, you disrespect me. Me coulda be your mother. You have no bratopsy. You don't have no respect for your elders. And no matter how much your parents try with you, you let them down completely. You let them down completely. And this is what I mean by sorry for Mawga dog, them turn on and bite you. If Plankatarians never share out your page, if Plankatarians never sit down and listen to your videos, you think you would have get your watch hours? If that lady never tell our supporters to go and support you, you think you would have been monetized? Nobody wouldn't look upon you. You understand? Nobody wouldn't look upon you. I stopped running and following people long time. Yes. But we try to give young people a chance. Because we think him young. We think Natalie's son. We want to give him a chance to grow, to evolve, to whatever. You understand? And then, as for the woman, we up and down upon him comments. All you, my name not gonna address you. But just know that you are doing him no favors. That is not how he is supposed to come out and represent himself. And he did it in your name. You must know if you happy with that. But he did it in your name. All I commented on was how you were referring to those who were giving him good advice as demons. But we are live pan him name for views. Him and nobody for live pan for views. We have views in our own rights out here because we earn with stripes. Right? Been there, done that. So if we are giving advice, why you as the elder, the wise one, could not have split justice and said to him, say, listen, there are points here that you really should take on. Instead, you got him into such a state, which is why I said you're an instigator, and I will never take it back. No matter who you want to go pay if it can cost me, it don't deter the facts. You never calmed the waters. You made the waters rough. You keep talking about how you're no longer going to donate as though you are holding a carrot in front of a horse over the people's them head. When people give, they give and keep it moving. It should not be a permanent threat. Oh, I will stop giving if you don't like me. I will stop giving if you don't show me respect. I will stop giving if you guys don't go out and fight for me anytime anybody diss me. Who are you? Who are you? As far as I'm concerned, my support lies wholly with 99. I fear charity me see transparency in. I fear efforts and hard work, sweat and tears I see bring good fruit. So as she, we say 100%. She. I don't know you from Adams. So when people come on my platform and them express myself where you are concerned, I am not going to stop them. There are certain levels of disrespect I won't allow. But I am not going to silence my people for you, because you and I are not companions. And I do not care how much money you are dashing in the shop. I am not needy. Never will be and never have been. I said what I said. That young man was wound up and cast out to make a fool of himself. And it was not necessary. Every donor, including myself, no matter how small, no matter how big, we are all valuable to that program. It should not be the case that some muscles are being flexed more than others. That's resulting in the silencing of a mass. Because one give a higher percentage than others, they should get more ratings. If that is what is being perpetrated, then you're trying to build a hierarchy within the donors, and that is not okay. No favoritism, no there. Because every mickle make a muckle. You understand? It's just that all of us don't walk around talking about how much we give or what we give. But some of you do it. Right there, so DMG will say. You understand? So when it is that it becomes a threat on a platform, oh, I will stop giving, then stop. You've already said you don't like Jamaicans. So what is it? Take away yourself then. It's not about holding something over the vulnerable's head like you're going to make them suffer because people are telling you the truth. And no matter what, me no care who they like me or not like me. Me know say the whole of we agree upon this. That his behavior was one of ingratitude and disrespect. And anybody that enables that, them is a part of the slackness. we all came out here in his defense. So that him no make a mistake like this. You know how much subscribers him lose? You understand? It is a case of a simple thing that never needed to get to this point. A simple thing that never needed to get to this point. Because even when him did come up and do what him do, and we tell him straight, so that was disrespectful. You can't do that. It no look good. It could have did end this so. Even if he didn't feel like him too big and bad to come out and apologize, he could have just carried on with his content. And it would not have ruffled the waters and people would have just low it. But you facilitated this young man coming out here to behave like this. And how I know you facilitated it and you did not curtail the behavior is the screenshots of the multiple comments that you have up and down his page under that disrespectful video. The things you were saying, even in agreement with people are called Plankatarians pigs. So now you are bring faction in the shop as the elder who's supposed to be on the lady's side. You are supporting this kind of behavior because you want somebody to fight on your behalf as a grown woman. As a grown woman. So when him that they try check and balance me no look pan him because I pick me that. You understand? Him no know nothing about life yet. Him still just a learn. Him disrespectful, yes, but me look pan him like him just need to go in a naughty corner. But I look to the ones who ought to know better, the ones who claim God. And said to myself, wow, look at the behavior. Look at the problematic behavior. But you see, some people are afraid for tell you, because they're afraid for lose the little peas and the little shillings. They're afraid of that, Right? They want the money dash. So they're not going to say it. Or whoever it is that you are paying on the side, who you want to pay to run out for come cuss on your behalf. Right? But I looked across all the platforms, every single one of them. Last night, I comb through it. I go from one page to the next, First thing this morning to me do the same thing. The ones them I couldn't stay up long enough to see and listen after me come off a leggy live. And me go from one to the other, to the other, to the other. And I did not hear one defending that behavior. Not one. All the one them can't stand me from me head to me toe. Not one defended that behavior. And that should tell you a lot. That should tell you a lot. Ingratitude is a horrible thing. And an ungrateful soul will not just be ungrateful to the people that you don't like, miss. They will turn around and they will pay you back the same with profit. And it is only a matter of time. When you do not correct a type of pattern of behavior, don't feel that you are exempt from it. If it's one thing I wish 99 would have stopped do, I stop look past summer uno. She feel left uno fi suffer. Because uno don't deserve the gratitude. Uno don't deserve the kindness, I mean. Uno don't deserve it. Let me see some of the comments. Simply by just taking down the live and apologize, he continued to rant and rave and disrespecting who helps to build his page. I never say one thing about you till now. I may notice when them a call her name, I never see a comment, but she lucky that not. Oh, she blocked you? That is just irrelevant. Childishness. I did not even know this young man existed before this started to happen a few days ago. This is very sad. Plankers need to unsubscribe. Let all the haters follow him. But we don't want that either, right? And I'm not going to tell people to unsubscribe. I know many have. I have. That's my choice because I cannot deal with people who are ungrateful. I cannot deal with that. That is something that is, to me, from you do that, I want inner you, and it always a go be inner you. You understand? And it's gonna take a while for you to get over that trait. Me need to see guaranteed change for me to even look for you again. But I'm not going to say that because it's not a case of we want the young man to start going like one of the haters. We don't want that, right? It was a matter of showing him how things can play out and be counterproductive because we have the experience and we are look out for the people, including looking out for him own mother. But because he's become so uppity, lacks humility, and the little money when him get fly up in our head, him feel him can't be spoken to fine. So you're going to learn the ropes the way that it's supposed to be learned now, which is true trial and error. You're not going to learn from nobody else. This is the problem with the generation nowadays. The ones who do not take on board wisdom, which is why I'm telling us say urine is special. The problem with the people them nowadays, the young people them nowadays, is them feel like them know it all and them can run into things like a bull in a china shop and create havoc and get away with it. And that is why they learn the hard way and some of them life gets snuffed out so easy. Because them do not take telling. You understand? But what is worse is when you have an influential spirit of havoc around this young man. That's not giving him the wisdom that he's supposed to get. And encouraging the disrespect and the nonsense just because you are looking for advocacy. It doesn't do him any good. It doesn't do him any good at all. Right? So I do not know who wound him up, although it looks apparent from the comments that's there. But I don't know who wound him up and sent him out here to behave like he has no common sense. But this is what happened when you're sorry for Mawga dog. Yeah, this is what happened. I never see a page I regret sharing stuff from a barn. And you're nowhere near my subscribers levels. I regret it. I do regret it. But me learn. Yes, me learn, man. I have definitely learned. And it will never be repeated. It will never be repeated. But I'm telling you that this is called taking it lightly. Because it could have gone a completely different way and all kind of things could have get dragged into it. Including the picture of your woman. Because when you start come out here and disrespect people based on looks when... Anyway, as I said, it could have gone left. But all I saw was your mother. That humble and nice lady. We not deserve this. And you're there coming to talk about how you were brought up so well. You're not showing it. You are not showing that you were brought up well. You're showing that you are a person who don't have any control over your mouth. I mean, I understand how mountain view are run. But once upon a time, chatty people, anyway, the point is, too much talking and you have the audacity to tell people that they must be quiet. You come out and you say, we are too much, you all tell lie. Because you run with hearsay, you not come up with no evidence, and you not have no proof. You took somebody's reputation and you completely tarnished it. And just out of greed and money hungriness, you still have up the video. It doesn't matter that you changed the title. You still have up the video of calling this girl a thief. You put out voice notes. Did you seek permission to release those voice notes? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. You don't know who is who out here. And this is the thing where a lot of you make mistakes when you're running into people like you want to come create unnecessary conflict and you don't know their history. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors because you lack wisdom and foresight. You understand? It is never okay to just be a hothead. Be it in a real life or on the internet, worse. No, she has nothing to do with it. Natalie has nothing to do with it, and I do not want a single soul on my life to be disrespecting that mother or making it seem as though the mother have anything to do with it, because she does not. She does not have anything to do with it. That lady is a nice lady. She's a humble lady. She's a decent lady. You understand? So she does not deserve to be dragged alongside the behavior, or rather the misbehavior of her son. Right? He was just trying to do damage limitation as he knows he has embarrassed his mom. Yes. Yes, he has embarrassed her. You know? And this is the thing. And my point will forever stand. If somebody has helped you along the way, if somebody has put food on your table, if somebody has given you the opportunity to grow and to shine and to be the better version of yourself, you do not have to be enslaved to that person. No. They can make suggestions and you may not agree with them, but it is the how you do it. You must never show an ungrateful face. You must never show disrespect to that person. If you don't agree, there is a way to handle things. And the person that is in your ear, who's showing that she herself don't know how to conflict resolve by being so disrespectful up and down your page in the comments and making all kinds of shady comments and actually agreeing with a person who is calling Plancatarians pigs. Me screenshot that. Is not in a position to advise you who don't know how to balance yourself on the internet. You don't see that? Or what you're seeing is just the money, the pennies. Huh? You were a disgrace to your mother. An absolute disgrace. And I am not coming out here to address you again, you know. Nope. You can go over there, you can do whatever and say whatever, no matter even business. But all I know is that you are the example of exactly why Plancatarians do not support other people. Because on a show, on a dirty face, the moment on a thing gonna arrive. You know, they say the same people who make you will break you. The same people who make you will break you. Right? But the same people who you make will break you too. When you make people have opportunities, have chances, have success, them same people that can turn around and break you. You understand? Because that is even the worst type of ingratitude you can ever come across. The worst type. The amount of throw under the bus, dash out of private conversation. It is crazy to me. It's like, let me just give the people them wait the lady things we talk about. And then you claim to say she's like your mother. Really? Not at all. He let a little bit of money be his downfall. Him lack understanding. He should fact check before posting such slanderous information. Anybody who disrespect a good cause, I am out. I was gifted the spirit of discernment. Yes. You understand? I see somebody come up on my page today. I type up about Bro Shaka, right? But how Bro Shaka is jealous of the lady. And gets upset anytime the lady name call. Please to stop writing rubbish on my page. You get an instant block still. Don't come back. Because me no know how uno fit tell people who them jealous are. What do you know about Bro Shaka? I don't understand how you people feel like say we there for anybody else but 99. Me not understand that. We don't understand it. It's like uno feel like say we have to love everybody. We're coming at the shop because them a dash money. Look here. It's not everybody licky licky. I tell you no. It's not everybody licky licky. It's not everybody frightened. No. And it doesn't mean that we don't appreciate. Because I've always made that clear. Giving to people who are less fortunate is a wonderful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And when it comes from a good place, it is guaranteed to build fruit. It is guaranteed to be, a blessing. But when it is used to beat people over the head and to make people feel as though they cannot even express themselves because this person give more than this person, and it's not 99 presenting this scenario. It's those of us who were frightened for money. Then people are going to resent it, and worse from a person who is telling the public that them do not like Jamaicans. What is that? That is self-hate. And those kind of comments are inflammatory. And they are instigations of hate. It's like me stepping into Mountain View and go, me not like Mountain View people. Me I go make it out. Me just a one. Me just a wonder, me just a ask. Uno still a go tolerate me just because me a dash money. Really? Is this what we're about? You have to be careful of the things that you say and how it affect people. You can't be saying those kind of things and then expect everybody to turn around and like you. And if you don't care, then don't care. And don't expect it. And don't expect people to run out and fight on your behalf when you say you don't like them. You understand? I don't understand it either, Kerry. I don't understand it either, but never me. As I said, they will more set it aside and just look at the kindness, and that's fine, right? But on the back of that kindness, what comes with it? Look at the commentary across all the other blogs, not just mine. Look across all the other blogs. They've all said it. Yeah? From the Lilard. Yes, Mr. Call her Lilard. Can anybody call me name? To Leggy. To GT Buzz. I could go even further. I'm not gonna call no other name because those are the ones that I listened to. Right? Around the subject. All of them saying exactly the same thing. It did not have to go like that. And you had a role to play where you could have made him a better version of his past self. And instead, you brought Bangarang to his platform. That may I say. He brought Bangarang to his platform. And it was not necessary to do that. Nobody was hating on him. Nobody was using his name for views. That kind of mentality is not good to put in a young YouTuber's head. That's encouraging paranoia and letting him think that people are out to get him. That is not the case. We were out here long before. And growing. You understand? It should have been a calm down. It should have been a let us reason about this off air. I will talk to you. But the comments that you put out there is why we clap back. And equally, you are one of the followers. That is a problem starter. Yeah. Anybody vex us so? Didn't like the idea of blogging with past recipients. Go river and cook. Me not stop say girl and harmony are crosses. That's suppose the churchgoer is no Christian. Even the devil knows the Bible. When I see that woman's comments all times and she calls herself a Christian, kiss my teeth. Boy, shake your hands 1,000,000 times. I'm not trying to bash the lady's kindness, and I don't want my words to be misinterpreted. Because I know so we're not going to run with what I want to run with, and it's not about that, right? She gives what she gives, but don't use the giving as a weapon. It's not a good look. It's not pure charity. It's not pure charity. It's corrupted. You know? It's like every time you have a disagreement, me I go stop give them. But you don't. You keep going back and you still keep giving. So on the one part, we can look at it that is just a knee-jerk reaction and you're just upset, so you just type that. But it's the mindset behind it. Why use that as a weapon? And then him pin that comment like him say, look what them caused. Now she's not gonna give. We're not frightened, brother. We're not frightened over here, you know. That are more one threat to you. Because you need it. Be it to create content or to do charity that you claim is not a charity, because that is charity you're doing. And only the blind cannot see. And rather, the blind can see too. But, you know, the disrespect, it never necessary at all. It never necessary. It never necessary on the lady platform. It never necessary towards me. Never necessary towards the other bloggers either. You've put yourself in a position where people are now not going to just look at you as somebody who is pure-heartedly coming out here to talk about Mountain View Array. They're going to look upon you as a troublemaker. Yes. As somebody who is ungrateful and cannot be trusted. And if you send out, if any of those enabling people decide to come on my platform, you know, can't come and run on your fingers. You know, just give me the opportunity for black on it, because it not gonna make no difference. I said what I said and I'm not changing it. You understand? Big up yourself, Audrey. In a nutshell, her money somewhat brings curse. How I see it, she's trying to use donations to buy position. Well, I don't know. I don't know about all of that. I can't really too go in at that. You understand? Me not too go in at that. Me not read the business what she do with her money, you know. Me no business. I don't care how much she want to dash, who she want to dash, who she don't want to dash. Right? But what she did was that she threw a spoke in the wheel and interfered when we were trying to guide him to avoid all of this. And she made it worse with the comments that she was making. You never see she over there throw word I call we witch and all kind of sitting. Was that necessary? That is you winding up the young man. Like he might get himself into such a state now because him little lifeline down there so a flatter and I get upset. And so he run out on him platform and made a fool of himself. And of course, you're going to have the little one, them want to have no sense. The sheep. Yes. A bad mind. Them hate bad mind and hate what? How can I bad mind and hate a boy that doesn't even own a business, much less a property? Like, what is there to bad mind? Me and him not depend on a level. Him not depend my pay grade neither. Salary way below, including his YouTube earnings, if we want to go there. So this is not the issue. It is not the issue at all. And blatantly, from what we can see, we're certainly not envying his relationship with Blanca Boss. Because look what he came on her life and did. There is none there. Let us be straight. Because if he had ratings and regard and true and genuine love and respect for that lady, he would have never do what him do. Never. Never, ever, ever. It would not have happened like that. He would have eased himself, probably pick up the phone, call her, whatever. First of all, he would have answered her call to begin with. Doesn't answer her call, but instead goes on her live and disrespects her. And then comes for her admin who did the right thing by silencing the disrespect, and then disrespects the admin for doing their job, which is to keep the life free of baga baga. And that, miss, is the kind of behavior that you encouraged. She should be helping to de-escalate the situation. He was wrong in the first place. Correct. Correct. And this is all I am saying. It is all that I'm saying. And anybody who comes against me with this is because they're either in our pockets or them just a look war with me. Them not like me, so them can't see logic. That's fine. Because there's always going to be them ones. You understand? There's always going to be them ones. Can you imagine refusing to answer the lady's calls and then disrespecting her on the live? May I tell you? May I tell you? That was the part, you know. You see, if I hadn't seen those screenshots, because me that have to see it for believe it, I would have never come out and address him. But that lack wisdom. Completely lack wisdom. Now him strike me like the type that on the live he presents as though he's a decent and, you know, whatever. It's fake. You strike me like the type that half ear a peer suck your mother way a year. A bad word. A peer that me a year back at that. That is how I look at you now. Cause from you come and you start deep up, it show me where you make out of. Instantly. But I'm going to leave you to time. God and time. Yes. God and time. God and time. But I know that the Planketarians are not stupid. They know what clock a strike. Right? And they will do what they want to do. But I know that I don't support foolishness. Not at all. So once you show your true colors to me, that is it. I saw me stay. You're not going to get another chance to be disrespectful, you know. And as I said, this is still taking it lightly. But anybody that gets too disrespectful will get their own due. Their just reward. And I may not have to do a thing. Anyway, people, big up on a nice, clean self. Hey, ambitious, you come when I'm going. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. For those of you who are on Vlog It with Kay, your vlog is en route. You will see it drop shortly. I hope you enjoy this week's vlog. Yep. So big up on a nice clean self. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. All right. Stay blessed. Stay blessed. Right. And remember, carry a spirit of gratitude. Blessings will come your way. Never ever disrespect or bite the hands that feed you. Never do it. Trust me. Never do it. Bye-bye.